The history of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict traces back to the late 19th century when Zionists sought to establish a homeland for the Jewish people in Ottoman-controlled Palestine. This region corresponds to the land of Israel in Jewish tradition. This tension grew through the early 20th century, especially under British rule after World War I and the Balfour Declaration in 1917, which supported a Jewish homeland in Palestine.
At Flushing, Long Island, the General Assembly of the United Nations has made its decision on Palestine. The map shows what partition means. The Jewish state colored light, the Arab state dark, Jaffa to go to the Arabs, Jerusalem internationalized.
A pivotal moment came in 1947 when the United Nations proposed partitioning Palestine into Jewish and Arab states. This plan was accepted by Jews but rejected by Arabs, leading to the 1948 Arab-Israeli War after Israel declared independence. By the war's end in 1949, Israel controlled more territory than initially allocated by the UN plan, and about 700,000 Palestinians were displaced, an event known as the Nakba, or catastrophe. The Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO, was founded in 1964, aiming to establish an Arab state in place of Israel. In 1967, tensions escalated into the Six-Day War, where Israel captured the Gaza Strip, West Bank, East Jerusalem, Sinai Peninsula, and Golan Heights, expanding its territory significantly. The First Intifada, a Palestinian uprising against Israeli rule, began in 1987, leading to the Oslo Accords in the early 1990s, which aimed at achieving peace through a two-state solution, but ultimately failed. Fatah, the leading faction within the PLO, has been central to the Palestinian struggle. Led by Yasser Arafat, Fatah engaged in both armed resistance and diplomatic efforts to achieve Palestinian statehood. After the Oslo Accords, Fatah took control of the Palestinian Authority, PA, and aimed to govern the West Bank and Gaza Strip, promoting a two-state solution and negotiations with Israel. The Second Intifada in 2000, marked by intense violence and suicide bombings, further hardened attitudes on both sides. Israel's withdrawal from Gaza in 2005 left the territory under Hamas control, leading to ongoing blockades and conflict. Hamas's rise to power was influenced by its victory in the 2006 Palestinian elections, a move partly driven by President George Walker Bush's push for democracy. Hamas, an Islamist group, won elections in Gaza in 2006, leading to a violent split with the Fatah-controlled Palestinian Authority in the West Bank. However, internal conflicts between Hamas and Fatah led to Hamas taking full control of Gaza in 2007, a situation that has led to repeated escalations of violence and a humanitarian crisis in the region. Since then, Gaza has been under Hamas control, resulting in ongoing blockades and periodic conflicts with Israel, such as the 2014 Gaza War. Efforts for peace have been complicated by internal divisions, continued settlement building in the West Bank, and differing political goals. In October 2023, the situation escalated again, leading to a devastating conflict. The ongoing war has resulted in a tragic loss of life and has drawn international concern. Efforts to mediate peace are more crucial than ever, but the path forward remains uncertain. In conclusion, this conflict is deeply rooted in history, involving significant political, territorial, and humanitarian issues. It is important to remember that war and violence do not resolve conflicts. They only cause more suffering. Peace and understanding are essential for a better future.